We will save our kids, and we will also keep men the hell out of women's sports. Is that okay? Keep them out of women's sports. And you saw the swimmer. I've talked about it. Everyone's talking about it. But a female, beautiful, young female woman swimmer. She wants to break the race. She's going to break this record. She's worked all her life to break this record. She needs 1/16th of a sentence. 1/16th of a second. That's all she needs. And she's going to do it. And then she's standing up and she's ready to go. She's all set. And she looks over and there's this huge person who was a guy recently. See, I'm politically correct. I said recently. See? They can't get me. You have to be very careful. This is a hornet's nest we're dealing. This is a hornet's nest. And she says to herself, man, that guy's big. That person is very big. And she was injured during the race. You know what happened, right? He went by her so rapidly that she was given major, major windburn. He went so fast. He went so fast that the wind was so strong that she got windburn. She didn't know what to do. Anyway, he broke the record by not 1/8 of a second. He broke it by 38 seconds, Harriet. 38 seconds. That is a record that will long stand. That is a record that will long stand. That will stand for many years in infamy. No, that will stand until some guy comes along and breaks it again. But she was rather devastated. But you know, it's funny, she didn't want to really say too much because everybody's afraid of not being politically correct. I'm the only one that talks about it. I mean, on the campaign stuff, I'm the only one that talks about it. Even guys that we sort of like, you know, I like a lot of the guys, but you know, they don't want to talk about it because they think it's not politically correct. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I mean, the better one, that's a swimmer, that's great. But the better one was the weightlifting championship. And you had a young lady, she was strong as hell. And she's going for the record, I don't know what it was, like 208 pounds. That's a lot for a woman to lift over her head. That's a lot. And she was going to break it. And they put two little tiny, like a half an ounce and another half on the end of the barbells, right? You know, they put a little bit. And she took a shot at it. She was so proud. Well, bump. So she'll break it another day. And then this person comes along. Whoa. They said, have you lifted before? No, I've never done it before, actually. Are we crazy? Are we crazy? And you know, that's so discriminatory to women. It makes women look terrible. It makes them look bad. It's so horrible. And nobody wants to do anything about it. And I'm a competitive person. And if I were ever a basketball coach, let's say, a women's team, I'd say to LeBron James, who I don't like at all, I say, LeBron, did you ever have like any thoughts, LeBron, ever? Any thoughts about someday becoming a woman? Because if you did, I'm going to recruit you right now. And I would have the greatest women's team. I would have 5 people on that team. And I would add a few more reserves, not that I would need them. And we would have the greatest women's basketball team in history. Nobody. Red Auerbach would be looking down, the Boston Celtics. He'd say he's the greatest coach in history. No, it's so crazy. We have to get our country straightened out. We are on such a bad and stupid path, and the world is laughing at us. Laughing, right?